Now from downtown Minneapolis, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us inside beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium, the home of the Vikings. Here's Jake Moody to get this one kicked off. And off we go from Minneapolis. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. First play, and McCarthy to throw. He's going to test this secondary right away. And he'll be out of bounds, but down around the 15-yard line. A big play right out of the gate on the first play. 55 yards on the game. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That is caught side of the end zone. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. And they get the first points of the game. What a way to start it, Greg. You get the ball. It's what you want to do. Settle into this game on top 6-0.
Mike, how often do we have coaches tell us the importance of playing with the lead? Well, they come take the ball right away on the first drive, all the way down there and strike first. And now the rest of the way, let's see how it plays out.
Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. Seven 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. NFL's leading rusher a season ago, Christian McCaffrey. And this play's going nowhere, taken down behind the line. A great way for this defense to get on the field and get started.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
On second down, Purdy. This throw left side, caught by Kittle.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That one intercepted. Picked off by Josh Metellus. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow...
That is going to be... Oh, he's got it! T.J. Hawkins.
The ability to process quickly under pressure, and I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Now he'll air one out, and he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. A short one there, caught by Kittle. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. They need 2. Here's Purdy. Able to complete it to Ayuk. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Out of the gun, they'll give it to McCaffrey. He finds a seam, a good run, up past the 40. Let's give him 9 on that one. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter.
And a nice defensive play there coming through to make the play in the backfield. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Watkins motioning over. Throwing on second down is Purdy. He'll go right and find his running back. Here comes 3rd and 6. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. They get 22 yards there. First down, 49ers. Here's Purdy again. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. And the 49ers have got a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 4-yard line. And they'll run here with McCaffrey. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. Extra point up and good from Moody. And the 49ers are on the board. It's now 14-7. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. They get 11 and quickly pick up the 1st down.
Every staff in the league that understands if we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted, the ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes. He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. They get 20 on the connection. 1st down, Minnesota.
There's nothing harder in sports than being a young rookie starting quarterback. So here you have J.J. McCarthy. We saw him accomplish everything there was to have in Michigan in college, and now he finds himself in the league trying to make the adjustment. But if there's one thing every rookie quarterback would love to have, Mike, it's Justin.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. The man who traded green and gold for Viking purple, it's Aaron Jones. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll go play action here with McCarthy. He's got his man, Jefferson. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
And after battling some injuries a year ago, Mike, Justin Jefferson, I know he's certainly looking forward to getting back to producing at the ridiculous level that we've come to expect out of him. I mean, even with last year's limitations, he still eclipsed the 1,000-yard mark, and barring something dramatic, you got to imagine he's going to do it again this year. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And he will score. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Vikings.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He'll look underneath here for McCaffrey. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
That's Ayuk with it on the left side. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. He's got his man, completes a Pearsall. And he's going to have the 1st down. An aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down. Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. 2nd down and 3. From the gun, it's Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Purdy to Kittle for the Niners, 1st down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. On play action, here's Purdy. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
He's going to have a Niners 1st down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
2 yards from the play. First down, 49ers.
To throw, it's Purdy. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Purdy now on 2nd down. Caught. This is Ayuk. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. As the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. On 3rd and long, Purdy to throw. In trouble, and down he goes. That's Jonathan Bernard busting in to record the sack. On 4th down, it's Jake Moody time for the Niners. This one from 54 yards out. Moody's kick is good. And the 49ers cut the deficit a bit. The new score is now 21-10.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Play action now. It's McCarthy. He's going to let one fly for Addison.
And as the game goes on, these are the throws they got to find a way to connect with, those chunk plays. I like the idea of pushing it downfield, but the next time they get an opportunity, they've got to find a way to connect.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. He's going to look downfield once again. And the Niners are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again. The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. So we've reached halftime here in this 11-point game. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And no run back here as this third quarter begins with a touchback. They'll put Ayuk in motion. Purdy on first down. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down. On the bootleg, it's Purdy. a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Ivan Pace. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making.
He is in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. But if you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face second down and 7. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down. Like, living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They'll go with Purdy. That's taken in. And he's going to have a Niners first down. They find a way to convert on 4th and 10.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down. Had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call?
And he will score. Touchdown, 49ers. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. They'll throw again with Purdy. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. A throw on the move is caught. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
Nice Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Third and 6. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. A pickup of 12 yards. It'll be a Vikings 1st down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Nick Bosa, the former All-Pro, in there for the sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He's into space past the 25. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Well, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
4 catches on this drive alone. Time to change the defense. This one gets him another 1st down. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Vikings. His 2nd catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. Riker now to add the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Vikings will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30s. On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
We see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off. And now here in the 2nd half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on one or two of these big plays if they want to find themselves back in this one.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly it is 3rd and 10. And that is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by the veteran, Harrison Smith. And the Vikings have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
Well, with this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's good.
He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
A loss of 6 brings up 2nd and 16 at the 44-yard line.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Up the middle, here's Jones. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Third and long. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. He's got another one. T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Minnesota. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. This throw left side caught by Kittle. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap to Purdy. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
This hasn't been his best game by any means, but what I really like, Mike, is regardless of the score, regardless of the time of the game, he is out there battling. He's doing everything in his power to chip away and see if he can get his team back in this game here in the 4th quarter. They've got to find a way to capitalize in this drive. Continue to cut into that deficit. Every possession is critical. Take advantage when you have the ball.
On 2nd down, it's McCaffrey. And the Niners are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Snap. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26 27 28 29 30 31 32 33 34 35 36 37 38 39 40 41 42 43 44 45 46 47 48 49 50 51 52 53 54 55 56 57 58 59 60 61 62 63 64 65 66 67 68 69 70 71 72 73 74 75 76 77 78 79 80 81 82 83 84 85 86 87 88 89 90 91 92 93 94 95 96 97 98 99 100 101 102 103 104 105 106 107 108 109 110 111 112 113 114 115 116 117 118 119 120 121 122 123 124 125 126 127 128 129 130 131 132 133 134 135 136 137 138 139 140 141 142 143 144 145 146 147 148 149 150 151 152 153 154 155 156 157 158 going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. A little closer. Here's second and goal. Looks like a design run with Purdy. And he will take it in himself. Brock Purdy. Touchdown, San Francisco. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Touchdown here in the fourth quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for two. They're going to see if they can get...
And he gets into the end zone for the two. So it's not over yet. It's back to a two-score game. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
They just have to be better on first down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports. After this, you've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
They'll go. Here's McCarthy. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And he's going to pick up the Vikings' first down. That was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give him a new set of downs. On the give, it's Jones. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. They run it once more with Jones. And he'll be near the 1st down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down. They're trying to run for the 1st down with Jones. So a win here for the Vikings. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend victory with another here to move to 2-0 on the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Vikings as we say so long from Minneapolis. Ready, ready! Check go! Let's go now! Ready! Go! Ready, set! Ready!
Let's go. Ready. Let's go. Ready. Here we go. Set. Check go. Set. Hunt. Ready. Ready. Set. Ready. Hunt. On the ready. Turn on. Set up. Go. Come on, set. Ready. Here we go. Ready, ready? Okay, break. Let's go. Go. Hut, hut. Set. Ready, break! Set up! Ready, ready! Ready! Let's go now! Huh. Ready! Take go! Let's go! Ready. Here we go, set! Hunt. Set! Hunt. Set. Ready. Set. Go. Set up. Ready. Come on. Set. Go. Ready up. Ready. Here we go. Hut, hut. Go. Turn on. Set. Ready, ready. Ready. Let go. Let's go now.